All right, everybody, guys, how y'all doing out there tonight? Welcome one, welcome all. I've just been going through the charts. Oh my God, holy cow! Wow. So, like I said, I don't know if you guys are in the premium group or in the Vamp group, but let's take a look at kind of what I was saying last night. Let's go up. There we are. There we are. Where's the Vamp stuff? First of all, everybody, welcome to Flux Trading. I'm the Vamp. You got me, you got Jonas, you got all of us in here. And wow, you got Tech and his bot, and you got Darth in here. Darth's been making some pretty beastly calls. So great job, Darth. Really good job, man. He's been freaking smoking it on the calls. So yesterday, here's some of my stuff that I put in there. And kind of one of the things I put in here was I said, right now, this is the key. I said, I have been watching, and I was messaging this to Jonas and Vader a couple days ago. I said, hey guys, there's just a massive flow of USDT that's pouring into the Huobi exchange, right? We're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars are dumped into the Huobi exchange right now. And I said that is primarily an alt exchange, right? Like you don't really go to Huobi to, it's more like a Binance style exchange. And we also saw a large transfer of USDT from Binance to Huobi, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you went over to the Huobi exchange and saw a lot of volume that was buying up ETH, and a lot of these alts came from that particular exchange because, I've been watching this, and I called this. I said, hey, this looks very suspect to me for a possible incoming alt season, and boom, there it is, right? I called it right before everything took off, right? I pretty much called this like ETH had started. ETH just had started its move. Right, but none of the other alts had really followed pace with ETH right there, and that's kind of what happened, right? So, the issue is we're kind of in this chopping zone right now, right? So listen, nothing has changed. We're still at their resistance areas at 10,004 to 10,450-ish. Actually, it might be a little higher right now as the resistance moved up, so we might be almost a little teetering closer to the 10,500. You break that, and I'd see this run all the way to 10,800. The problem is right now is that it seems like BTC is being suppressed and just held sideways in this range right here, so that we all get to have the little alt season, because they've done their job. The whales have done their job, and they have gone ahead and made all their money on BTC, and right now they've just said, hey, you know what, let's go out there, and there's millions and millions to be made on alts. Let's get people to FOMO into alts, and then we'll crash it on these assholes, just like we always like to do, right? Look at the Bollinger Bands is something I talked about in the Vamp area and the Premium area, that the Bollinger Bands are all really tightening up, right? And also look at the volumes. Our volumes are really, the volume on this is dying out. So listen, a lot of people don't like to use the volume. I like to use volume. I like to look at it. And really what happens is I look at the volume as it's dying out like this. And this often tells me that a move is coming, some sort of a move. And I'm going to go into this in a second. One of the things you look is all the resistance is right on top of us. So actually our stacked resistance is really 10,200 and change. Let's just call it 10,026. To 10,400. So 10,260 to 2,380. Let's note that. I want to note that really quick. Let me come over here. Give me 1 second. All right. Our zone number 1 is 10,260 and to 10,380, 85. We're going to call it 85, right? So that's our resistance level number 1. It's just stacked right above us. And we can see that, by all the Bollinger Bands, pretty much at every single time frame, we're underneath the middle Bollinger Band. And we got everything squeezing,
The 3-day, listen, the 3-day can squeeze a lot more. If you guys go back and you want to really take a look at how, look at how tight this bad boy can get right there. Like that thing can get really, really tight. You can almost go in here and just do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the squeezy right there. And then something like, it's a little harder to do, but you get the point, right? You get the point that this is just squeezing down ever so close until there's just an explosion, right? So there is time for this to just keep chopping sideways and chopping sideways, allow for us to get a little bit of an alt season. And then once we get to a point, right? I wonder if I can do something like this maybe. Man, it's a little rough. I prefer that right there. Right, and then I'm going to do this right here. I mean, there's no reason that this can't just keep chopping sideways like this until we get some kind of a major break. And I am looking for some kind of massive 2,000 point like hurricane, right? Some insane 2,000 point move. Right, I'm going to go like this, make something like that, and or something like this. God, I just think this is going to squeeze down here tighter. I don't know if that's a good representation for that, so I'm going to put that bad boy. Ooh, that's a hell of a run right there. Right? Something like that. I just feel that we're squeezing up, and we do probably have a little bit more to squeeze here. I'm going to note that in here. This. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. All right, come on. Now you're just being fussy with me. All right, come on. All right. Nice. Love you too. All right. Oh, wait. It's 3-day. Yeah. Wait, did I get it on a 3-day or did I get it? There it is. There it is. Okay. But there we go. All right. And we're going to... I just see this squeezing until we pop and get a 2,000 plus or minus move. Right, take this over and put that here. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's that. I mean, this is exactly what I'm kind of seeing play out as we just continue to squeeze. Now, remember, like, there's that 10,400, there's that 10,800, and once again, we're just kind of smashed in here as the Bollinger Bands, and I can do the same thing. I can probably come down here. I don't know how well that'll work out right there, but I like it on the daily much better. But I just see us as we're squeezing together, kind of the same thing. I put the wedge right here on the price action, right? And 9,800 is the middle BB. Listen, we haven't even been close to the middle Bollinger Band since way back yonder. And it really just held for a week, and then once that baby gave way, it just gave way with a huge storm. We had a massive run-up. We've had more than our fair share of a pullback here, and time for distribution. Listen, we had more than enough time for a distribution phase. But if you look at the volume here, the volume is also dying off, right? Another suspect thing I like to see before we get a big move, right? This can kind of still peter out, bang back and forth inside of this channel right here. But I really see this having a hard time. I mean, you know, it's a 2,000 point run, I guess, if you had it straight up here, right? 2,000, yeah, you know, it's kind of a 2,000 point run if you have it straight up there. The issue is if you have it down here, and we do give up the goat on this. I mean, that's just kind of, see, there it is. And this is a better example of where I could see this bad boy going, right? Now, not quite 2,000 points on the high side, but, I mean, I see this, like, we're going to get one of these runs, and this is a good example of where the possibility of that running to is. All right, let's scoot along. OBV, look at the OBV is trying to hold this level. Look, it bounced off that level, bounced off the level, bounced off the level, held again right there. Do I want to pull this out? No, I'll leave that right there. So it has given way. Look, test 1, 2, tested a little bit, came back up, broke lower. Really held the OBV. Look at the OBV over here. See, this is something you got to look at, these higher time frames. Like, look at this bad boy. Look at how long we've held up here, right? Look at how long we've held up here. Look at last time, right? The last run. I mean, but there's just nothing. Like, right? We've held this thing. Man, to take one run higher on this OBV will be super crazy. But, you know, it's got a lot of room. This thing's got a lot of room. This thing can go all the way up, bang on that top of that trend line. That would work as our resistance level. Then we would be looking for a playback down, right? All right, let's go see what we have here. Once again, the 3-day, oops, not that one, this one right here. The 3-day still looks very bearish. It just looks like a big head and shoulders pattern that's trying to play itself out. Like, right, tried to break through, tried to break through, tried to break through, still holding. So that to me is still on the bearish side. Once it breaks through this trend line right here, this is going to be extremely bullish to me, or more bullish to me than we are right now, right? So definitely more bullish to me. But look, we're backing down into this zone right here. You see this support and resistance zone. And, you know, giving way on that will be pretty substantial. All right, yeah, let's jump through. Nothing really, just the same old thing. I mean, I've been playing this giant triangle forever. It doesn't look exhausted here. So we don't look exhausted on the bearish side. We are trending bearish right now for the longer term charts. The longer term chart is trending bearish, where the shorter term, the green line, is trying to pull back up and give us a little bit. Your tap here, look, there's that 10,300 right there. Nothing, just coming back into the resistance area. Same thing. Look, here's your Gauss lines. Under. I mean, you're just under all of the Gauss lines. To break out of this is going to be huge. There's just nothing above this. No real resistances above here, right? I mean, everything's just way up there. Everything's sky high. If we break out here, it's going to be a really serious run. The 3-day chart's still hanging. Check out this 3-day chart right here. Still just poking in the bearish. It's still neutral. This is neutral. Moving sideways right here, just like we did back before the big breakdown, right? Look at this. Moving sideways right there. Only difference was we were playing around in that middle Bollinger Band here. And here we're not playing around the Bollinger Band much. There's no real resistance above or below us, right? There's nothing. You know, 10,320. Once again, we know that's our resistance. Now, here's the chart that I really want to y'all take a look at. So I'm going to wipe this out real quick. So here is your histogram. This is your histogram where it double bottomed out here, right? Where we fell out of the damn sky, right? Just completely fell out of the damn sky. So we double bottomed right here. Look at how low this is. Like, this baby does not get this low very often, right? Got low there, got low there, got low there. right? I mean, we are like super low right now, right? Like super low right now. And man, this is just a hard one to play because when you get this low, like this bad boy explodes. I mean, that's what it does. This bad boy just explodes out of here. It loves to explode out of here. Another reason why I just said, hey, I'm expecting a big move, right? Because I'm watching this, right? This is a danger sign, right? And this is where I see this big move coming. I see the big move. It's creeping closer. We're in this box. Now the crazy thing is that we're actually inverted on the ADX chart compared to when we fell out. So if you look over here, right, everything was on the top side and your histogram was on the bottom side. Here, your histogram's on the bottom side and pretty much everything's on the bottom side with it, right? We had the double top, which is a beautiful thing to see and trade bearish trade on. But man, it's so crazy, right? It's just super crazy. I just don't even know. Man, I'm stuck, guys. I really am stuck right here, but I see a big move coming. I just don't know. I mean, last time this happened, this was a big bearish move. I mean, we're on the opposite side here. Are we going to get a massive bullish move to the upside? A big 2,000 point run up? I mean, I think it's totally possible. You know, we look at our Bollinger Bands. I'm sorry, we look at all of our moving averages, and you can see we're below all of the major moving averages, right? All the major moving averages are above us. So all the resistance is on the top side right now for Bitcoin. You know, where it looks like it's just the opposite on all the altcoins, right? So you got all the altcoins, and it seems to be pretty much the opposite. So you just have a lot of stacked resistance. All this resistance just stacked all the way up in this zone, right? 10,400, 10,470, 10,448. I mean, there's a lot of resistance stacked right above us here with Bitcoin. And look, there's nothing below. So once again, look, there's just nothing. There's no support below here with any of the moving averages, with all the moving averages on top of us. Here's the higher, here's the 3-day. Look, the 3 days 9,300. The weekly is 8,100. 8,300 with the monthly. I mean, there's just nothing below us, right? For quite a while, right? And here's the daily. So, you know, there's 10,000. The 3 days got 10,647. But like I said, the sky is kind of the limit. Just moving sideways. Nothing. I don't know. I hate to say I don't know. XRP, beautiful move. Look at the base, how this jumped off the base right here. Listen, I've been tracking XRP for freaking ever. Here was my notes. I really don't want to see the support here. I really don't want to see support here unless the XRP does a pump and dump, right? And this has got to hold as an A&E bottom, or this is after, right? And it held the A&E bottom. It did. It held it. We were in a 9. This is a weekly chart. We hit a TD9. It dragged sideways as a bleeding TD9. And then we got our nice little jump off the bottom there. I mean, look at the RSI right here. The RSI just skipped, and finally took off. Super oversold on the RSI on the weekly chart. I mean, absolutely insanely oversold on the RSI. Finally got a nice move. There's really no resistance on here until you get up to the 33.8 area. So kind of played out very nicely. Once again, I'm kind of calling some shady ass shit here because I just feel that right? Oh, look at my chart. Look at my XRP chart. Look at that. Right? Both XRP USD, both on the weekly. There's the oh shit line. I had the oh shit line right there. There was my oh shit line. There's all my notes. Oh my god, my notes are so old right now. These all feel so old. And sure enough, right?
Sure enough, that played out very well. That actually played out really nice. Yeah, that actually played out very nice. I'll take that. That's good enough for me. Oh, is my video quality crappy? Okay. Moving along. Don't worry, I'm recording this. I'm gonna try to make this. Try not to make this so long. All right. Here's my thing with ETH. 228. I just called this a little while ago. 228, 227, 228. I really think getting over 230 is going to be. I think 230 is kind of where we're headed to, right? So 230, 227 to 230 is a R heavy for ETH, right? I see this getting stopped there and knocked back down, having to reset. Just because I just think that's going to be super rough to get over that point. I see us going up, getting tapped right there, and then taking a little bit of a timeout. Right, this is where I'm seeing the timeout. I see the timeout getting called there. Right, and once again, you had millions of dollars, and you see where the millions of dollars of USDT went in. That's where it all went in. Now, here's the thing. Litecoin is trying to follow it. So Litecoin is really trying to pick it up. Litecoin's next resistance, if they can break over this $76, $77 range, right? If we can get over the $76, $77 range, right? LTC needs to break this 76, 77 range. Then 87 is the 87 to 88 to 88 is the heavy R, right? I mean, that's it. I think you need to see a breakout here over the 76, 77 range, really to have to see this run. You still have the bearish cross on the monthly coming in like Jesus. Let's see if I can see this. It's hard to see. Hold on, give me a second. Month and a half. Month and a half. All right. Like 1.3 months. And the R for the cross is, man, that's like 86. Then I would say it's like 92, 92. Right? All right. So there we go. That's what I got for you boys and girls today. See if I can bring back my main chart. Go find, where are you, main chart? There it is. All right, so listen, on BTC, just watch out, as we're moving through the sideways area, we're getting really close into a pinching zone, right? We're getting really close into this pinching zone right here where it's going to have to pick a team and break out. So I'm going to plop this bad boy in here. Let's move it forward. Coming to the apex. Alright, so we're gonna stack this bad boy here. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. Okay, let me squeeze this bad boy. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I think that's correct. I'm going to confirm this. Okay, almost done. All right, now where's our support at? Let's get the support down here. All right. All right, that's it, everybody. That's all I got. Jesus Lord. Yeah, like seriously, if this we need like BTC. We need BTC just keep moving sideways a little bit more before it either pumps or dumps, just to let the alts run just a little bit more. So my recommendation is just be careful playing the alts. If you are going to play the alts, watch the limits here. You're getting really close to the overbought areas, so just be super careful right there. And for me, I would just play the alts a little bit, but watch BTC, because if BTC either takes off or dumps, alts are going to take a shit on you. Just be really careful. You guys all know the areas. Listen, we are from Flux Trading. I'm the Vamp. Listen, from a lot of this now, from now on, guys, when I do my streams, it's going to be, I'm going to only give the warning to the members in the premium, the basic area, and the Vamp area. So I just want to say, super excited to be teamed up with a bunch of great traders. And I'm the Vamp and from Flux Trading, and we